Hello there. This is a video about the linear equation, and many think that this is very hard. But I do think that after you have seen this video, you find it as easy as I do. The first thing that I always look at a linear equation is the y-intercept. And this is the constant that not has x with it, so -2. And it tells me that the line are crossing the y-axis at -2. So I start to draw this point right here. The next thing I'm gonna do is to look at the slope, and it is always the number that x are multiplied with. So in this case it is the number 3. The slope tells us how steep the line is, if it's very steep or if it's not so steep. And the slope tells us how much y changes for every 1 unit increase in x. So for every step we go at the right at the x-axis. So in this equation the slope equals 3, and it tells me that if I go exactly 1 step at the right, I go 3 steps ahead. 1, 2, 3, up. So the next point is going here, like jump, 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 jump. Okay, next point, I jump to the right 1 step more, and then jump, jump, jump. And then we got this point. Jump, 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 jump. 1. And at the left, the point must be here. And the line, I drew with a ruler, a line like this. And this is the line that represents this equation. If the line goes up, like in this example, the slope is positive. We are reading it from left to right, as we do with all text. So if you have a line and wonder if the slope is positive or negative, just write a word on it, like the word smile. I always like to write smile on my lines. It's very useful. The text goes up and the line goes up, and then the slope are positive. Is positive. So which of these lines have positive slope, negative slope, or the slope of 0? In my mind I write smile on every line. And if the text goes up, then the slope is positive. So the line C, the slope are positive, and the line B, slope is positive too. If the text goes down, the slope is negative. So the line D and the line A has negative slope. And the line E has a slope of 0, because if I go from left to right, I neither go up or nor down. So it has the 0 slope. But what about a line that is vertical, like this one here? What is the slope of this one? Then the slope is non-existing. It's undefined, and it doesn't exist at all for this line. It neither go up nor down. We don't even can go at right from left to right as we want to when we read lines. And it can't be written like the other lines. A line that is vertical has the property that every point on this line, here and here and here and here and here, has the same value of x. And the value of x in every point on this line is 5. So the line's equation is only x equals 5. And this is for vertical lines. For horizontal lines, every point on this line have the same value of y, like the line E right here. Every point in this line have the value like -5.5 or something like this. So this equation for this line is y equals -5.5. Usually we're talking about y equals and then some letters, but the letters are different in different countries. I'm from Sweden and we are talking about kx plus m, but it can be confusing because in the US they're talking about mx plus b, UK, mx plus c. So the m and the m, in Sweden the m is the y-intercept, and in US and Britain the m is the slope. So different in different countries. So we take two fast examples and then we go to some harder ones. The first example, y equals 2 minus x. Here the x term and the constant term has changed places. So the constant, it is the y-intercept, it is the number 2. The slope is the thing before x, and when it only is a minus sign, then it equals minus 1 times x. So the slope equals minus 1. The first thing is to draw the point on the y-intercept. So 2, the y-axis is this one, and then we drew a point here. Next step is to, every time we goes to the right one step, then we goes down one step, because y is changing downwards, so it's negative slope. So jump and jump. Here is next point, jump, 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 and then we go here, 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 there, there, and there. Every time I go right, I go down one step. And I mark out some more points, and then I take a ruler and draw the line. And then it's finished. Next question. Draw the line of this, y equals 3x. The first thing is to recognize the y-intercept, and this is the thing at the end here. It's 0 because it doesn't stand a number there. So y-intercept is 0, and then you have this point, and then the slope. The slope is the coefficient before x, and it is 3. It's positive number, so the line goes upwards, and every single time I jump 1 at the right, then I go jump, jump, jump. So next point is here. Again, jump, 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 jump. 3 steps every time. And I marked out some more points on the left here. And the line is this one. And then it's finished. Or do we say then it's done? Then it's done. I can't speak English so well. Now we have a harder line to draw. Because the coefficient before x is a fraction, 2 over 3. So how do we do this? I start, of course, at the y-intercept, and it is the constant. It is 1. So the line is crossing the y-axis at the point y equals 1. The slope is this number, 2 over 3, 2/3. The x, you can write it at top, or you can write it right behind the fraction. It is the same thing. But how do we write a line that has slope 2/3? Then the slope can always be written like change in y divided by change in x. And the change in y, it tells me how much I go up or down if it's a negative number, and the change in x are telling me how many steps we go at right. So this means that this slope we will go 2 steps up and 3 steps to the right. So, okay, to the right first. Okay, jump, 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 and up, jump, jump. Here is the point. So we are counting again. Okay, jump, 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 3 steps, and jump, jump. Okay, it wasn't so hard at all. Next point, jump, 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 3 to the right, and then jump, jump. Okay, I knew it was here. And I follow this. Here must the next one be, and then here. And then we have done it this time too. So this is the line. And you can mark it out like every time it goes 3 steps here. Delta x equals 3. Then delta y equals 2. So the value of the slope you can always be written like delta y divided by delta x if you got any 2 points. And you can choose these 2 points, but you can also choose 2 points longer away from each other. When you divide the rise and run, we often call it, rise is delta y, run is delta x. When we divide them, we got the same answer, regardless of which points we are using. So for example, we can take this one, and this delta x equals 6, delta y equals 4, and if we divide 4 by 6, we can do like this, and it equals 2 over 3. So it's the same thing. Then we have 2 examples. Write the equations. The equation for line A, what is this? I start with the y-intercept here. It is the number 2, and I put it in my mind. So then we have the slope. I take another point that is easy to see exactly the coordinates of, like this one here. It is exactly 3 on the x and 3 on the y. Okay, so now I count the jumps. So from here to here, from left to right, jump, jump, jump. Delta x equals 3. And how many steps up? Here, from here to here. Oh, jump! It was only 1. So delta y, change in y, equals 1. So the slope is 1 over 3. And then the line is this. 1 over 3 times x, and then plus the y-intercept. And it was the number 2. So plus 2. And you can put x up here, and then it becomes y equals x divided by 3, and then plus 2. It is the same thing, and you can write either of them. Then we take line B, and the y-intercept, it is the number -1 here. Always the crossing of the y-axis. I put -1 in my head. And I choose another point that I easily can see the coordinates of, like this one here. And now I count the jumps. So from here to here, at the right, jump, jump, 2 steps. So delta x equals 2. And now down, delta y is a negative number because we go down, jump, jump, jump. 3 steps down, and then delta y equals -3. So the slope is -3 divided by 2. And then the equation, -3 divided by 2 times x, and then the y, and then the y-intercept -1, like this. And even here you can put x up here, and then it will become y equals -3x divided by 2 and -1. So it isn't harder than that. Bye bye. Please give a thumbs up if you like this video.